Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. Things probably look a little bit different, and I want to address that because I did play a little bit in my free time last night, actually. Not last night for you guys, but last night for me. I played around a little bit, and I'm going to let this run, because why not? And I went ahead and downloaded some more park assets, and I also downloaded some college campus assets, because I do want to take some time and build like a big university or something. Obviously, we don't have enough people for that yet, but I do want to do that at some point, and I can look under the education tab and I can see how many people are eligible, and it's only 156. So it's not really worth doing that just yet. And if anything, I'm probably going to build a community college first. So, not something that we have to worry about right now, and not something that I'm going to worry about right now. But I'll show you what I did here real quick. So over here, added some trees in here because I didn't like how much space was in between. Looks a little odd, but we're just going to roll with it. I expanded this space out here. So now there are homes all throughout here. And then over here is more of a business section. This is all commercial over here, and then a little bit of residential. And our residential demand is still really high, which is something that I need to work on getting fixed here. And so I want to save a bunch of this space over here for the university, when I get the chance to build it. So I don't want to Yeah, I know. I don't want to take up that space just yet. But we're also making money, by the way. Probably because of those hiked up taxes, and that does not seem to be affecting demand or happiness either. So I am very happy about that. But I think we're going to expand here, and I think I'm going to keep any and all industry tucked away in this little area here for now. Eventually, we're going to move on to offices. Factories are kind of the starting point for us here. But, eventually we're going to move up to... Are these the same size? Yeah, okay. Eventually, we're going to move up to... what am I trying to say? Offices. Alrighty. Let's see how I want to do this. I know I say this with a lot of games that I return to, or that I make comebacks to. But I am having a very good time playing. The space already occupied? By what? Could you please enlighten me? Why couldn't I? Alright. I guess you have to do it like this. And then you do it like that. Shake, 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 shake it. I think that's how it goes. It's a terrible song. I don't want to hear that anymore. I also don't want to sing it. Anyway, I think if we do something like that, that doesn't look terrible, right? It does have grass though, which does not fit the theme. So we'll put a regular 2-lane road in. Yeah, I know I can upgrade roads. Who do you think I am, I guess that works. And we're not going to try and be too efficient with this space, you know, because this space here is going to be, this is all going to be commercial in these squares here, because I don't want to have any residential too close to industry, you know, because then people will start complaining, and it's a whole thing that I really don't want to have to worry about. But you know what? Let's have this. I actually don't know which way. Is that angled right? It's like it's too close for me to tell. You know, I can't tell if this is straight 100% of the way. You know what? Doesn't matter. It looks fine. I think we'll do something like this. And then probably like here. I think if we're, you know, if we're not putting in another road, I think this works. Right along this gap here. Alrighty. So firstly, I'm gonna I think Belmont Square should just be this neighborhood here. Well, not really a neighborhood, but this area, this residential area over here. So I'm going to form a new district. I'm going to kind of cut this off a little bit. There we go. That should be fine. And then I do want Belmont the Square to have that. As well as this. There we go. So that's fine. And then obviously water. Oh, we are low on money. I'm gonna have to let the simulation run for some time before I decide to build much of anything else. Should also make sure these people actually get in here so that I can keep making money. Yeah, this is angled a little weirdly, but I'm not gonna stress over it, to be honest. If you get caught up too much on the details from time to time, you're just gonna stress yourself out. So let's do this. Let's do this. And I know that the commercial demand is not nearly high enough to satisfy this, but it's just for future businesses that want to come in, and then we can let this go. Well, actually, you know what? Before, I know you're starting over here. I see you. But I need to make sure that people have access. I don't have the money. Well, go right ahead. You guys can build, and then I will put in another elementary school and probably another high school as well. But I do want to dedicate space to them. You know, I want to build like a little campus for each one. Maybe they can share the same campus. You know, my high school and my elementary school and my middle school all shared the same campus, but the campus was big, you know. Like, it wasn't all like packed together, but you know, it was all in the same place. I know some areas where the schools can be like miles apart. You know, the elementary school is in one place, middle school's in another place, the high school is in in another place. And I don't really like that too much. You know, I think it works in a city setting. You know, but I grew up in a small town, and this is kind of, well, I mean, it is, you know, really a small town, at least for the time being, you know. So that's kind of what I'm going to go for. And the demand has died off pretty significantly, which is good because it means we're fulfilling it. And we're also making a bunch of money as well. And now do I have the funds? I have enough to build this elementary school. But do I want to? I need more elementary school models. That's what I need. But you know what? This is fine. Like it's. We'll have two competing school districts. You know, one with these looking elementary schools, the other with you know, this one, and then they can compete, because that is 100%, you know, the way that it should be. You should have school districts competing with each other, you know, ultimately trying to take as much money as they can from various taxpayers and the people that attend their schools. That's how it should be. I'm being sarcastic. I know, you know, at least where I'm from, people, you know, people would get upset, you know, if anybody said stuff like that. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm actually being serious about it. Oh yeah, you know what? I was gonna do that. I think I'm gonna dedicate this block to the elementary school and this block to the high school, you know, and I can work with the campus. You need to go. You are not welcome here, okay? So I think, you know, we'll do something like this. And then you go into the parks and try and find some half decent looking things. Obviously, we're not going to put in a bouncy house. It seems not particularly smart. Some of these parks don't have any pictures, which is a little annoying, because I have to guess what they look like. Like park number 5, like I have no idea what that looks like just based on description. But I think a parking lot would be good. I think that makes sense. Ooh, it just barely fits. There we go. It counts as a park too, which is nice. Look at all these handicap spots. How many handicap spots do you need? Anyway, so that's good. You know, I can't imagine there are too many people. The only people parking at an elementary school are teachers. So we don't need to worry about that so much. I do want to... What's this? This is like a college level baseball field. Well, this could make for like a high school baseball field, you know? Maybe. Other parks. The basketball court, I kind of want... I think, you know, if we're going to place a basketball court, I think here might be a good place for it. Because, you know, it kind of shares the same area as the high school. Or as where the high school will be. And I'm going to have pedestrian paths running through here. But I just want to put everything in place first before I do that. You know, I thought I had more playground models, you know? I thought I had, and I can't even see what the park looks like here, you know? Like, it's like I have to guess which, skate park? You know, why not? Again, it can share the same area, relatively speaking, as the elementary school and the high school. You know, and I don't think that's too problematic, to be honest. But you know, kids will be kids. You know, just don't worry about it. Oh, I also need to set policies here. I'll do that once I wrap up, you know, building this. What the hell is this? That's a fishing pier. Okay. I mean, there's already like a playground here, but the thing is that, you know, that's a real small playground, and this is like a, you know, a 1x1 swing set. Park. Oh, man. Why did I download these assets? Probably because they looked good, but I can't fucking see them, so I don't know what they look like. I think these are all just like various meetup parks. I think, oh, this one's too big. 2x5 maybe? Building must be placed inside a park area or roadside. Yeah, but this... I'm pretty sure I know what these look like. These are just... Yeah, it's just... It's like nothing, you know? It's a place for people to meet up. And I can put props in there if I want to. Which I will momentarily, but I want to put in. You know, why aren't you going to let me do this? You know, it would fit real nice. I'd be real happy with it. But, yeah, what about an asphalt park, huh? You know, something like this. What's that look like? That's right next to the parking lot. That makes me a little nervous. You know, I wouldn't want my kids running around here right next to a parking lot necessarily, because people are stupid when they drive, for one thing. You know, but at the same time, like, you know, it's a game. It's a video game. It's not particularly dangerous. You know what? I think this is fine the way we have it. You know, if I'm being honest. Where did I find that parking lot? That was oh, that's because I only have the small buildings selected. Well, I do want to look through Medium U Park. It's just a little too big. Let's see, Narrow Path Park, and then all of these parks. And then what's this? A Plaza Park. I downloaded a couple different parking lots. No, I downloaded parking garages. And those are significantly different. What do I need like a small playground. I think, you know, you're just a little too big. You son of a bitch. Shit. Man, why are these so big? Doesn't it, a large playground, you know, fucking. This seemed. You know what? Let's just throw in some props, cause why not? Oh, you're gonna. How do I rotate? Yeah, there we go. Can have it right along the outskirts. You know, so technically, we're not on the property. Or, I mean, on the park, but we're pretty close. And there we go. And we'll put one right here for those parents that want to monitor their children. Actually, no, I take it back because we're going to build a pedestrian path through here. Do need to put in a trash can. Can't tell which way is the right way. I think this is the right way. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Okay. Then why don't we go ahead and build these pedestrian paths. Zonable pedestrian boardwalk. Gravel. Paved. I think I want paved. Space already occupied. Yeah, I know. The thing is, buddy, is that I'm trying to build here. You know, I wish you would let me connect this. But I think it's been made clear that you're not going to let me do that, which is annoying. Oh, you'll let me connect that, but you won't let me connect the fucking, Here, all I want is, oh, I hate it, You know what? It's fine. I don't think it looks too bad anyway. I can live. You know, I just hate that these are being treated like real roads. You know, it's a fucking pedestrian path. Let me live. Can you... I think it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't lose your shit. You know what? That's fine. That works. And then we can put in benches along the way. You know, like right here, and like right here, and like right here. And then like right here, and then like right here. Right on. And then we'll put in a couple trash cans. And bada bing, bada boom, baby. This campus is just about finished. You know, I mean the elementary school campus. I want to make sure this is all zoned in properly. Well, it is. The best that it can. So I'll let some houses come in there. But this is good. The high school is going to be a little more complicated because, you know, I'm going to want a football stadium, track and field, you know, probably a gymnasium would be nice. But I don't know if we can do that. We'll see. You know, for now, though, I think this is a good stopping point. You know, before I get into the high school, which is going to take me a lot of time, you know, I want to make sure that that I saved that for the next episode because we've been going for like 25 minutes already, and it didn't even feel like it. So, anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. Let us know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. Link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.